The American truck market, long dominated by ever larger, more luxurious and increasingly expensive models, is on the verge of a seismic shift. In a move that no other major automaker has dared to attempt, Toyota's CEO has announced plans to bring a bona fide K-truck to American shores. For legions of buyers who have been completely priced out of the new truck market and who feel that affordable, practical pickups vanished decades ago, this isn't just news. It's a paradigm-shattering event. This vehicle, the Daihatsu Hijet, operating under its parent company, Toyota, represents a return to fundamental utility. The Hijet's design philosophy is its most radical departure from American norms. It employs a cab-over layout, positioning the driver directly above the front axle. This eliminates the long hood entirely, creating an unparalleled field of view directly over the short bumper. For professionals navigating tight loading docks, crowded warehouse aisles, or dense urban job sites, this design is transformative. It eradicates the guesswork of where the front end sits, allowing for precise, confident maneuvering without a spotter. Externally, it follows a tough functionalist ethos. Every line and surface serves a purpose. While recent updates have added modern LED lighting and refined aerodynamics, the shape remains unmistakably, proudly utilitarian. Styling takes a distant backseat to capability, which is precisely what a true work truck requires. The Hijet's compact proportions are where its genius becomes fully apparent, measuring a mere 133.7 inches in total length and 58.1 inches in width. Its footprint is comparable to a compact car, yet it hauls cargo-like vehicles twice its size. With a wheelbase of 74.8 inches and a turning radius of approximately 11.8 feet, it can execute U-turns on narrow streets and navigate obstacles that would trap a full-size pickup in a tedious, multi-point dance. The cabin is configured for specific work lives. Choices range from the standard, essential function model to a high-roof version for taller operators or those in hard hats, and a jumbo cab with reclining seats for reduced fatigue on extended shifts. A low step in height, 16.3 inches, and wide-opening doors, 67 degrees, are minor specs that make a major difference for delivery drivers or tradespeople making dozens of stops daily. Durability reigns supreme inside. Dashboard materials are chosen to withstand years of commercial abuse, not to impress with soft-touch finishes. Practical storage, open trays for clipboards, generous cup holders, overhead shelves, accommodates those who treat their vehicle as a mobile office. Higher trims integrate digital displays with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, along with telematics for fleet owners to monitor vehicle location and performance. Under the front seats, you'll find the proven KFVE 658cc three-cylinder engine putting out 46 horsepower and 44 pound-feet of torque. While those numbers might seem modest on paper, the engine is honestly just right for the Hijet's lightweight build and its low-speed hauling mission. The available four-wheel drive system, by the way, comes with electronic modes for efficiency in two-wheel drive, automatic slip detection in four-wheel drive auto, and a locked 50-50 split for, when you're dealing with serious snow or mud. The trim lineup, well, it logically scales from a pure work tool all the way up to something that's daily driver capable. It starts off with a no-frills standard model, and there's also an agricultural special that features a rear differential lock and heavy-duty leaf springs. As you move up, higher trims add things like power windows and keyless start, and the top jumbo extra grade even offers LED adaptive headlights. The Hijet's real versatility, though, is in its specialized configurations: dump trucks, refrigerated vans, lift-equipped models, and this pretty unique deck van that combines a 4-passenger cabin with a small open bed. The timeline for American availability is actually pretty aggressive, with initial units expected within 2 to 3 years, and if Toyota decides to rebadge the Hijet, that could really speed things up and provide, instant brand trust. But the true earthquake, the factor that fundamentally resets the calculus of the entire truck market, is the price. In its home market of Japan, the Daihatsu Hijet carries a manufacturer's suggested retail price ranging from approximately 1.02 to 1.53 million yen. At current exchange rates, this translates to a staggering, almost unbelievable $7,000 to $11,000 for a brand new, street-legal, and immensely capable pickup truck. This figure doesn't merely undercut the competition, it operates in an entirely different financial stratosphere, acting as a powerful indictment of how far American truck prices have drifted from their utilitarian roots. This stands in jaw-dropping contrast to a domestic market where mainstream full-size trucks now routinely crest $50,000 in popular configurations, where entry-level mid-size trucks command a $35,000 starting point, and where so-called compact or small pickups begin their pricing near $30,000 before options. The Hijet, therefore, does not simply compete within the existing framework, it demolishes it. Arriving at roughly one-third of the entry-level price of its nearest small competitor, it doesn't just enter a segment, it resurrects one. It carves out and legitimizes a category of ultra-affordable, purely functional transportation that has been vacant, ignored, and declared commercially non-viable by major automakers for decades. This price point is not a promotional gimmick, it is the core of its revolutionary proposition, suddenly making vehicle ownership a tangible reality for small-scale entrepreneurs, agricultural workers, and cost-conscious municipalities for whom a $40,000 loan for a truck was always an impossibility. It transforms the pickup, from a major capital expenditure, back into a simple, accessible tool. This value extends beyond the purchase price. Maintenance is simple and inexpensive, featuring a timing chain, not a belt, and routine service intervals with costs typically between $200 and $400, with claimed fuel economy nearing 39 miles per gallon. The total cost of ownership is in a league of its own. The Daihatsu Hijet represents a fundamental homecoming for the pickup truck in America, a forceful rebuttal to decades of automotive bloat. It serves as a stark and honestly necessary reminder that at its core, a pickup is a tool, an extension of work, a multiplier of effort, and a solution to practical problems, not merely an expression of luxury or suburban identity. For a generation of buyers, the truck market has abandoned this ethos, chasing higher price points with ever larger bodies, more complex technology, and amenities better suited to a lounge than a job site. The Hijet, in breathtaking contrast, is a masterclass in focused engineering. Its ultra-compact dimensions, a mere 133.7 inches long, are not a compromise but a strategic advantage, granting it access to urban alleys, crowded farmyards, and cramped construction sites that are no-go zones for full-size behemoths. Yet, within this tiny footprint lies a giant killer cargo bed, a testament to the efficiency of its cab-over design, offering over 6 feet of genuine, usable length. This is paired with exceptional maneuverability, courtesy of a turning circle, tighter than a family sedan, and a proven frugal powertrain that prioritizes durability and low-running costs over superfluous horsepower. It delivers a specific, invaluable form of genuine capability, the capability to go where the work is, to operate efficiently once there, and to do so without burdening its owner with crippling debt or fuel costs. It is capability redefined from raw power to intelligent accessibility. Consequently, the pressing question for the American market is no longer if there is demand for such an honest, affordable work truck, but rather how profound and pent-up that demand truly is. The lines of potential buyers, small business owners straining to add a second vehicle to their fleet, farmers needing a nimble runabout, contractors seeking a dedicated material hauler, and pragmatic urbanites wanting simple utility, have been forming invisibly for years as prices soared into the stratosphere. These are customers who have been forced to nurse aging, rusting trucks well past their prime, to gamble on high-mileage used vehicles, or to simply make do without, because the market offered no rational new vehicle alternative. The Hijet, with its projected $7,000 starting price, isn't just another option, it is the only new option in an entire realm of affordability that manufacturers vacated long ago. Therefore, the real question facing Toyota is not one of market acceptance, but of logistical capacity. Can the company secure enough production allocation, navigate supply chains, and establish a distribution model to meet the tsunami of pent-up demand from thousands who have been waiting, sometimes for decades, for exactly this solution? The storm of change is indeed coming to the American truck landscape. It is not arriving with the roar of a V8, but with the efficient hum of a 3-cylinder engine. It is not defined by towering size, but by clever compact practicality. And its impact will be measured not in horsepower, but in liberated budgets and returned utility. The revolution, at long last, is small, affordable,